Does cooking frequently set off smoke detectors? Have you ever wondered why your smoke detector goes off when you are just trying to make a simple meal? This is a common issue many people face in their kitchens. Cooking can indeed set off smoke detectors, especially if they are positioned too close to the cooking area. Smoke detectors are designed to detect smoke particles in the air, and cooking often creates aerosols, steam, and smoke that can trigger these alarms even when there is no actual fire. From a fire safety perspective, this is an important topic. Frequent false alarms, known as nuisance alarms, can lead people to disable or remove their smoke detectors. This increases the risk of not being alerted to real fires. So, understanding how cooking impacts smoke alarms is essential for keeping your home safe. Let's break down some key points. First, there are different types of smoke detectors. Ionization smoke alarms are more likely to go off due to cooking because they detect smaller smoke particles. This is especially true when you are sautéing or frying. On the other hand, photoelectric smoke alarms are less prone to false alarms from cooking since they respond better to larger smoke particles typically produced by smoldering fires. Dual sensor alarms combine both technologies but can still be triggered by cooking smoke. Next, the distance from the cooking source matters. If your smoke detector is within 3 to 5 feet of the stove, it has a much higher chance of going off during cooking. However, if you place it 15 to 20 feet away, the likelihood of a false alarm drops significantly. Studies show that moving smoke detectors from 10 feet to 20 feet away can reduce alarm activation rates by 2.5 to 4 times. Now let's talk about cooking methods. High-heat methods like frying, broiling, and sautéing produce more smoke and aerosols, which increases the chances of triggering alarms. In contrast, toasting bread or cooking with less smoke is less likely to cause nuisance alarms. Recent advances in smoke alarm technology have made a difference too. Newer smoke alarms use multi-criteria detection and intelligent algorithms to analyze smoke particle size and behavior. This helps them distinguish between harmless cooking smoke and dangerous fire smoke. Updated standards also requiring alarms to pass cooking nuisance tests, which helps reduce false alarms while still being sensitive to real fires. For practical fire safety, it is recommended to install smoke detectors at least 10 feet away from kitchens. This helps reduce nuisance alarms without compromising safety. Using photoelectric or dual sensor alarms near kitchens can minimize false activations. Proper kitchen ventilation, such as range hoods and exhaust fans, is also important to reduce smoke buildup. Lastly, never disable or remove smoke alarms due to frequent nuisance alarms. Instead, address the cause by repositioning alarms or upgrading to newer technology. Preventing nuisance alarms is essential to maintain trust in smoke detectors and ensure they remain as functional for real fire emergencies. Proper placement, alarm type selection, and ventilation are key factors in balancing safety with daily cooking activities.